money, get the cake. Need the dough, make it bake. They all know that I'll be great. I don't have time to wait. Mess with me a big mistake.
You
Okay.
know the rapper Bandman Kevo, right?
Bandman Kevo. Oh my God, I heard some things about that dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go
So,
though.
it's the reason why I want to talk about. I know it's like an old story or whatnot, but I think he's still kind of talking about it. And I just seen a video from DJ Academics,
Okay.
and I wanted to like kind of break down the whole situation because I wanted to talk about when it was first happening, but I didn't really get into it. But I wanted to break down this whole situation that we're going on. So I was going to show like three videos.
Okay.
I was going to show three videos. The one from Pink Book Lessons, where I kind of shows because this is the only kind of video I found that showed that the girl speaking as his baby moms. So it was like what Batman Kevo, baby mom. The baby mom trying to say he kicked her out, but it was like a lie or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So this has her actual like video or whatnot, and then we got Batman Kevo actually talking about like what actually happened and shit like that. And I wanted to break this situation down because this is one of the things like people like to talk about high value man or whatnot, high value man when he got
Okay.
money or
Okay.
whatnot, sleeping around and have multiple baby moms or whatnot. Like I wanted to prove this, not necessarily prove this point, but like I wanted to show like it's not necessarily you being high value. You shouldn't be, even if you're high value, you shouldn't be going around like impregnating all these women because these women bring chaos to your life.
Right. 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 And that's good. Point. That's why I say this time in and time out, man. High value is not necessarily the end goal to masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it's just a status. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? High value man, it's the status, and a lot of these high value men, quote unquote, they utilize that status, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't display, the expertise of masculinity. They
Right.
just go around and do what they want, running
Mm-hmm.
almost like how modern women do it with their strong and independence.
Right.
Run
Exactly.
around, do what they want, and then cause chaos.
Right, right, exactly. And well, I, it was now definitely we got to strive to be high value men. We definitely have to strive to be
Of
high
course, of
value men.
course, of course.
However, what we're trying to say is that doesn't, and I know people like to say, and this is very true. We definitely like to say, especially in the red pill community, that high value men, we sleep around, we have choices, we have options, and that's true. We definitely got options.
Right.
We can smash any chick we want. However, it is very dangerous to do that, especially in the modern society we have now, where these women can just take your money and say whatever they want about you, ruin your reputation, and take all your money away.
Right.
Especially when you have multiple women like that, you have multiple liabilities. They're not even assets; they're liabilities if they're not helping
Right.
your business grow. So it's
100%.
so it's a dangerous aspect to really have that options unless you're a single man or whatnot. Unless you're a single man
100%.
and you're not impregnating these women. If you're trying to have fun, okay, cool, but you're not impregnating and having babies by them
And
because
the thing
you're then tied to them for life.
and the thing is, exercise the options. Don't just go around fucking everything.
Hmm.
Exercise your options. That's what that's
Exactly.
actually about. I get to pick
Hmm.
and choose who I want to deal with now.
Yep, exactly, exactly. So let's play this real quick. We're gonna play this from Pink Butt Lessons. Side of Pink Butt Lessons. I watch her videos a lot.
Okay.
Definitely a good. She's a female red pillar. I guess pink pillar. I guess we call her or
Whatever
whatever.
you would call
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
She's a woman who is a black woman who's definitely showing calling out modern women, trying to hold them accountable and
Okay.
help and looking to help out men. She sounds like a woman who's married and probably has children, who's actually a wife. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
trying to help
Okay.
other women become wives or whatnot. And so,
Guys, hit that like button, hit that notification bell if y'all haven't done so already, okay?
yes, sir, yes, sir. So let's begin.
I'm literally homeless. G. I've been homeless for some months now. This man kicked me and my kids out.
Oh my god. I love seeing stuff like that sometimes. Yeah.
Right. All on Instagram too, bro.
Yo, pause
All
it,
on
pause it,
Instagram.
record, pause it. Stop trying to force them tears. She know what
yo,
she's trying to do.
yo,
She know.
a woman crying always gets people's emotions, bro. That's why they
Right.
always do
Soon as the camera come on, that's when you start crying. Okay, I get it.
it. Oh man. Oh, let's keep watching.
So he still running around ain't gonna be with help. Don't throw me out without giving you no notice, without making sure we got a place to stay. That's not real nigga.
Putting the business all on Instagram.
That's all I'm saying. And I just need y'all to know because y'all probably like so confused. Y'all don't know what the heck going on. Sometimes I come here, sometimes I come there, sometimes I tell y'all this, sometimes I tell y'all that. That's the real TG. I'm a whole wife. Bandman Kevo is my husband, G. So any girl that's over there doing something with him, doing this and that and the third, G, you're with a married man.
See, yeah, hold
Yo.
on.
Yo, I'm
Oh
telling
my
you.
God.
See, this is the modern women right here, bro. This is the chaos I'm talking about. She talking about her whole wife. He don't even deal with her like that. And oh my goodness, bro, this is insane.
Whew, were they his kids?
I, bro, I'm gonna let him break it down because he actually break it
All
up
right,
very.
all right.
Yeah,
Say less.
yeah, yeah.
Let's
So,
not spoil it. Let's not spoil it.
but yeah, let's keep playing this.
We're homies. I can barely get nothing out of him, but he's on dates. He's with rappers and models and on yachts and stuff like that. We barely can get nothing. We barely can get nothing.
And using the kid as well, man.
That's what caused it right there, man. I'm sorry. I
Oh
hate
my
I hate
god.
I hate to do it, but I talk about this on my channel all the time. Modern women love to weaponize their children for
Oh man,
sympathy.
that's sad. Yeah,
Nobody's feeling sorry for you. I feel sorry for that kid because he's sleeping on
me
your lap.
too.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure that this girl could go somewhere. I'm pretty
Oh
sure,
my
man.
goodness. And I'm gonna break. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let Bandman Kevin break it down because when he talks to his side of the story, I'm glad he gave his side of the story because when he breaks it down even better, bro. Like it's like yo,
All
what
right.
yo? It's oh my god, this video is gonna be like yo, you know. I don't want to spoil it, bro. Let's play.
All right, go
Let's
ahead. Go
play.
ahead.
Is connected to rapper Bandman Kevo. Her name is Dime, and I believe she has one kid with him, but she said that she's his wife. Bandman is a rapper from Chicago. He's a former scammer, and you know that's what women like her. That's what
Oh
they
my God.
She apparently did some time in prison before. Now she's claiming that he kicked her out. That's why she's homeless with her kids. Here's the thing, though. He's telling his side of the story, and something's not adding up. Shout out to Jay who sent this story in. Take a second to make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We're gonna go ahead and get into this clip. It comes from Say Cheese. Not gonna waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it.
All
Okay.
right, I'm actually gonna pause it here, and then I'm actually play it because I got the Say Cheese video up here, so I'm actually gonna play that next. I just
All
wanted to
right.
show this first part
Okay.
with the quote unquote wife. But we're gonna show the Say Cheese video because he actually breaks down what the hell's going on with this chick. All
Let's
right.
see it. Let's see it.
Here we go. We're back. Bandman Kevo, how you doing?
You already know, man. You know, a lot of drama been going on. You know, we got a lot to talk about, my boy.
I see, man. You living your life, Hollywood Hills,
Yeah,
$1 million crib, $1 million jewelry.
man. Yes, sir.
Now, on the flip side of that, man, you know, you've been going viral for a lot of good. And, you know, as of lately, you know, a little bit of bad has been popping up online with, you know, allegations about you kicking out your wife, as a lot of people didn't even know you were married, your wife, and then your son. You know, take us through that and how accurate those allegations are.
Like I knew it was something. You know what I mean? When I seen it, I'm just like, you know, what's really going on. So for anybody that don't know, you know, my lease was up in October of 2021. My lease was up.
Oh shit.
I said instead of me and Dimes continue to stay together because you know I invite a lot of celebrities over, and you know it'd be my kids, my family, it'd be too much going on. So I decided to say, okay, how about I get you your own place and I get my own place. You know, Dime didn't want to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, well, we got to do something because that's what I'm trying to do to move forward.
She didn't say that part.
Exactly.
I say, okay, my crib gonna be ready in a month. Your crib will be ready in a month. We just gonna do the hotels. I had to stay in a hotel for a month. You know what I mean? Which is $1,800 a month. I mean, $1,800 a week.
Damn.
And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get you your nice hotel. I'm gonna stay in a nice hotel. My crib got ready. Boom. I'm in my crib. I'm steady telling her, you know what I mean? Like where you want to stay. She can't make up her mind of exactly what she want to do or what she want to stay because she still can't take in the fact that I want to stay
Mm-hmm.
by myself.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just want your own home because you want to have hoes and you want to do this. How come I can't stay with you? That's not fair and all this type of weird shit.
Modern woman sounding like children.
You know what I mean? I'm very clean. I'm very organized. I'm very disciplined. Sometimes, as a female, females tend to be more careless on the cleaning side, or
Mm.
careless about this, or I might be trying to work and my baby crying.
Press pause. Press pause. Press pause.
Yeah.
You not a housewife.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
not a housewife. The man said he's very clean, and sometimes, you know, she let shit be. You're not a housewife. You're not his
Mhm.
helpmeet. He can't deal with that. See,
Exactly.
modern woman, y'all gotta understand. A wife, a helpmeet, stays with her man. We glued him to our side. We
Hmm.
include them in everything. You think if that was a wife killer Kawabo, if that was his actual helpmeet, do you think he would have separated things?
Hell no. He would have
I,
kept it with her.
she want to live the lime life. She don't want to do.
Exactly.
She don't want to do the wifely things that she's claiming. Man, get the hell out of here. I
Exactly.
get it now. I'm glad you showed me this, killer.
She wants to be. She wants that title. She wants to be the only one to get the benefits, but she's not working for that job.
Nope.
So it's crazy to think. And then she posts all that. She posts all that information online, talking that stuff online, putting all their business online. Let's.
And then, real quick, and then she
Mhm.
says they're homeless. Ma'am, that man tried to get you a hotel. He tried to get your house ready, and you would
Yeah.
rather be out on the streets with your kid.
Yeah. Right.
You remember that? Remember that? Hey, remember that lady that said she would rather be a bum and die on the streets before she asked her baby daddy for help?
Right. Yep. Yep.
That's where they mind state is at.
Yo, it's funny that you said that too, because I'm watching. I started watching Snowfall, a real good show. I started watching. I'm on season 2 or whatnot,
Okay.
and I remember this is a scene where they had the whole thing with the dad. And you kind of tell it was kind of the precursor. The dude Franklin, he's raised by a single mother. The dad kind of a deadbeat, so the mom and dad kind of get back together a little bit. And he was like, "Yo, I'm trying to help you, pay the bills because she wasn't able to pay the bills." He was like, "You rather lose the house?" She was like, "Yes, I would rather lose the house to get help from you." I'm looking like, damn.
That's where their pride is at, man.
Hmm.
God damn it.
So they rather be out in the streets and people they pride than have just get help and be submissive. Man,
Facts.
let's continue this video.
The condo is too small. I feel like if I get you a house or something like that, I can come over anytime. You know what I mean? And it'd be better. Trust me. Like, you get what you want, but she didn't want that. She felt like, I want to stay with you. Why can't we just stay with you? So she turning down cribs. She's not able to get cribs. She's not able to do this. I don't know why, but I'm just like, okay, cool. I'll make a deal with her. I say, listen, I get you this big ass house in Texas, brand new. It's about $340,000.
Okay.
You say, yeah, I'll take it. I said, okay, cool. Now, I'm not the rich one. Bandman Kevo is the rich one. I'm Kevin Ford. So I said, I got to get it in my business name because my business makes the money, not me. So she said,
Good point.
Right, right.
You got to get it in your business name. I don't want it.
What?
See that? You see the lack of intelligence from these modern women?
You're right.
Lack of intelligence. They don't understand business for real. They don't
Mhm.
understand how things go. And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure her pride told her that too because she wanted control of that house. She didn't want him to have any type of say so. Let's say they broke up or she started leveling up and got a new man. She wanted to be able to have that crib all to herself, etc.
Mhm.
She can't do that if it's under his business name.
Right, exactly. So, oh man, it's crazy, and you can tell he's telling the truth because he's telling it in a logical, he presented way. He's not being emotional about, not like how she was going on Instagram and talking about, showing her kid and doing all that
Hmm.
stuff, putting everything
Hmm.
on blast like that.
He didn't even expose her and he didn't even call her out. He didn't call out
Right,
her name or nothing.
exactly. So let's continue this video.
House. Lady, if somebody was offering me a home, I'm going to take that home.
Exactly.
I'm going to take that home. I don't give a fuck if it's in your business name, your daddy name, your mama name.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the home. She said, nah, because something can happen and you might want to put me out of that house and this
Look
and
what I
that.
did. Didn't I just say that?
Red
Yeah.
flags. I feel like, why would you think that I will put you out of a house if you ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I don't understand. Like,
So she'd rather be put out of the house before he puts her out the house. So she better, so she's not gonna stay in the house. When even
But
if he pushes her out the house, you still gonna be say homeless. So okay, I'm gonna skip the steps and just be homeless now. What the
but
fuck?
before you move in, you moved out. You
Yeah,
moved out before
right.
you moved in. What the fuck?
What sense does that make? It's shit. If he gonna kick me out, shit, I might as well stay and then get kicked out instead of just okay, I'm just be homeless now. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
idiot.
Yeah, let's continue.
into my business. No, because you might kick me out. Like, so this is why I have these same conversations on Say Cheese about females. That's why I never put them first. Never.
Mm.
Now, as far as her, I
Facts.
work with Dime more because of the jail thing. Now we about to get into that too. You know what I mean? Because people like, oh man, she held you down, she did this. Let's just be honest, man. Let me just be honest because I'm the type of person where if you do something for me, whether it's big or small, I feel like I'm gonna look out for you. Just like if you take an artist and take them to the moon and then they get big headed later on and say, fuck you, I'm not that person. If you send me $3,500 out of 3 years, you know what I mean? And I didn't get on Say Cheese and talk about you or tell the real tea about what happened while I was locked up. You should be a happy camper. You know what I mean? Like, why would you go cap? Because I could have said, well, she held me down, but this, and this. But me just being happy to be out of jail, I came out, yeah, my grand held me down, this, and this, got her this, got her that, got her this. You seen the steps? You seen the follow up of what she got? She got more than any. How can you go online and tell other girls that really are homeless, that really have bad boyfriends, really is getting beat up,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, that really is working jobs making $30,000 a year, that you're homeless? That's like a smack in the face to people who are really going through
Exactly.
because
It's
you're
called a
so.
victim card.
Mm-hmm.
Now on IG Live, you said that you had her on. You pay her thousands a week.
Listen, bro, no cap. You know me. You see how I spend money. I'm in a crib right now to $10,000 a day. You get what I'm saying? So
Damn,
understand,
$10,000 a day.
money, no cap. She might, I might send her 500. I might send her 1,000. I might send her 2,000, 3,000. Dime has thousands of dollars worth of bags, $4,000, $5,000 bags. She goes out to eat every single day. That adds up to thousands of dollars a day.
Shit.
Uber Eats is not.
That's why she gonna miss that.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person to put her out like this. But when a girl don't cook, don't clean, and then I have to hire maids all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and you become careless with things. If you're very careless, like, well, I might say, damn, the dog just shitty. You gonna pick it up? Oh, I just seen that. I'll get it. Like that irritates me. See my baby.
It's just like you were saying,
Wonderful.
not a helpmate. She's not doing that. She's not an asset to his life.
Not at
So
all.
why would he need you like that? Why would he need
It,
you around like that?
it goes to show the mind state. They think I have a pussy. I'm a girl. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't enough.
Especially when they get with a man like Bandman Kevo, who, you know what, I want to say halfway man. I ain't trying to just diss him like that, but he is a pookie, man. He's a pookie in the Ray Ray, bro.
He's a high value pookie.
Yeah, high value pookie. Yeah,
No,
yeah, high
but
value pookie.
I kind of do respect his mind because he's
Yeah,
a businessman and
he's a businessman.
he's
Yeah,
successful. He helping people. He
yeah.
doing what he need to
That,
do. Like he the type of pookie that I could fuck with.
exactly. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. That's I mean, I tell men, yeah, don't have multiple women, but I don't shame the men with multiple baby mamas because you had to have something to order to have multiple baby moms.
That's right.
That's why you don't. That's why I saw a post earlier today on Facebook where it was like men lose value the more baby moms they have. I'm looking like nah,
No.
yeah, nah.
Ma- ma-
Go ahead, go
no.
ahead.
Yeah, okay, maybe like in the eyes of like somebody like me and Killer Kawabo, let's say we're
Hmm.
judging a society and we're looking at, a whole bunch of these pookies out here just having tons
Right,
of
and the
babies.
whole societal aspect, yeah, you know what I'm
Right.
saying.
If we want to look at it that way, okay, I
Hmm.
get you. But we can't just put that on we can't just put that on them because they had to have brought some type of value to be able to even do that.
It's
You see what
actually
I'm saying?
nature because we're not meant to actually be with one person. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We're meant to be fruitful. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Like you ever seen a tree that only had one mango on it?
right,
See,
exactly.
we men represent the tree of life.
Hmm.
So we're supposed to produce and provide in abundance, not just for one.
Hmm.
Okay.
So if a man is able to have multiple baby mothers, he definitely had to have achieved something in order to do it. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So he has the funds to protect and provide all for those kids. So if he's able to do it, no, I can't hate. I cannot hate. It's just that for the modern man nowadays, it could be a very dangerous aspect. That's why I like to. I can't point that clear enough. You
That's a
never
good
know.
point.
The modern women nowadays is not worth. You see how she is right now, putting him, exposing him, trying to expose him and whatnot. She don't do nothing in the house. Like you say, she don't cook and clean. But now she's trying to say that she's the wife. Now she's trying to say they kicked him out and all that stuff, trying to
Right.
hurt his reputation.
You
So
wasn't
he'll
a
do
wife in there.
hmm So it can be very dangerous nowadays. So, but yeah, let's continue with the video.
Right.
Crying too much
Good
or
point, by the way.
diaper ain't changed fast enough, I'll get irritated. I'll be like, damn, hurry up and change this diaper. Hurry up and do this because I'm doing so much. You don't have to do anything. Do you understand that it's girls that's going through some shit with these guys?
Mm-hmm.
Like, gee, listen, man, she just don't know, bro. I say,
I can see the frustration though.
Right, exactly.
she needs to be presented and ran with it in her mind. But nobody knows the truth but me and her. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to put her out there and blast her out like that. You know what I mean? But just know that it's deeper than what everybody thinks. You know what I mean? You don't get treated for a certain way like this for a reason. The whole marriage thing, right? That was a whole favor. That was a favor to help her look good in her situation that I'm gonna tell you about. You know what I mean? But it was a favor for her because she was going through something with somebody else she was dealing with. And I said, she was like, well, can you just do this? And then when we do this, you can just go ahead and do this. I'm like, all right, cool, for a favor, out of respect for her. You get what I mean? Because if I really wanted to marry you, where the hell is your wedding ring?
Exactly.
Yes,
What?
yes.
Biggest wedding ring? And she had a biggest wedding.
And this is what women forget, that men is the one that choose the relationship, that choose the wives.
What?
They try to say because they got their PUS. They
Hmm.
try to say they got something between their legs that they can control the relationship. An aspect, yeah, sure, but in order to be a wife, to have that dude's because people forget what marriage is all about. Marriage is not about love. Y'all gotta throw that shit out the window. It's not about love. It's not about finding a partner, true love, soulmate. It's about resources.
Hmm.
Because when the man passes away, the resources are going to be passed down to the family. Most of the time, the men do get men do die more than women. So if a man has a family, he has resources that can get passed down to the family, so the family can survive.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
what
Thanks.
marriage is about. But
Right.
people,
Right. I'll take it a step further, Killer. Marriage is also mainly about duty.
mm-hmm,
A man and a woman has their roles. The Bible says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing." So when you find a wife, she's already doing, or she's already like, uh, uh, the marriageable person. She's
mm-hmm,
doing what a wife would do already.
right,
And
exactly.
also vice versa, a woman that finds a husband finds a good thing as well.
Mm-hmm,
Somebody like Bandman Kevo who's able to pay for all the things, who's like he's speaking calm and collectively. He
right.
sounds like he was cordial. He sounded
Mm-hmm,
like he was nothing but a good man
mm-hmm,
to that situation. When you find that, ladies, you gotta lock that in. And I want to point this last point out.
mm-hmm.
Um, Men control access to relationships, and women control access to sex.
Right.
When you women go around flaunting the fact that you gotta pee, that's why you control shit. No, you gotta pee so you control sex. That's it. Men
Exactly.
control relationships. That's why he said, "Where's her ring, etc." He's the
Mm-hmm.
one that controls that aspect.
And let me break down one more thing that Bandman Kevo said that that's really important. She's really slapping the face of people that are really going through shit like this.
Hmm.
Women that go through these type of uh, actual domestic relationships and people who are actually homeless, she's really spitting in the face because he's buying her a house. She don't have to do
Nothing.
anything except just take care of the child. But she's still talking about she want to be homeless and try to get attention and all that stuff.
It,
That's crazy talk. And the people that are actually going through this, who actually having problems like this, you're slapping them in the face because
yep.
she's spoiled.
Yep.
Sad, man. Let's continue with let's finish this video up so that we can show the next video where he actually breaks down this one part where he's talking about when he was in jail. So
Okay.
let's play this.
So I just feel like helping people, helping people will get you smacked in the face later. That's why I don't be too quick. Niggas be like, hey, bro, put me on. Girls be like, man, can you help me with this? Help me with that.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see the closest people do stuff to you, you be like, damn, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing this? What is your reason for doing this? Now I'm always
Salute,
asking,
Mr. Goodbread.
share me more. That's what
Shout
I'm
out to the big bro.
like, man, bro, I need to, get on this and the relationship stuff. Then I was like, no, that's not really for me because I know how women do. I've been dealing with women forever. And I always see myself in new relationships because it always be about them. You understand?
Yep.
Not
Mm-hmm.
saying all women are bad women, but at the same time, it's like you have some type of motive because you never did this amount of stuff for me. And if it was the opposite, let a girl so-called kick a, talking about, oh man, he kicked me out. They're gonna be like, well, he needs to get his ass a job and he didn't do this.
Yep.
Yep.
I kick her
That's
out.
true.
How could you say I kicked you out when you stand in the hotel that's $1,800 a week? Riding in the 2021 Benz truck with a $30,000 watch on, chains, and you eat out every single day. With a $30,000 Frenchie.
And I want to point out the fact.
You get what I'm saying? So
I want to point out the fact that, like, you see how in the video she showed her son sleeping on her lap.
Right.
He just exposed that she has a car. He just exposed that if she wants to stay in a hotel, he's going to pay for it. He exposed the fact that, like I said before, that lady that said she'd rather die than ask her baby daddy for help. She'd rather
Right.
die on the streets as a bum than ask her baby daddy for help.
Right.
Modern women have serious traumatic issues, and
Right.
they have this certain amount of pride that's against men. So she's doing that all to battle him.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even care about anybody but themselves? Do they even care about the livelihood of the family? And I want to point this out too. She just became a home wrecker. Now she
Right.
just wrecked her own home again.
Right.
Again,
Mm-hmm.
yet again, another modern woman wrecking her home.
Right.
I mean,
Man.
I can't make it up. The man
Yeah,
literally
it's so
said he
true.
was trying to buy a house for her, and
Mm-hmm.
she don't want it. Killer. She wrecked her home.
Sad. No, you're definitely right. So real quick, shout out to Mr. Goodbread. Thanks for coming through, bro.
That's facts.
All right, let's get to the next let's get to the next video where he breaks down what happened when he was in jail and why everybody tries to say, oh, she did this on him, she did this on him. All right. And he breaks it down to DJ Academic. So this video just dropped today.
Okay.
Like Shade Room has installed a virus into every woman's head that you could make sure they're good financially for life, but like they want some type of recognition or clout for whatever they want. Like they're
doing nothing.
Yeah,
because like literally, she hasn't did nothing.
So
when I
she
tell you
wanted
how I
to
met her,
expose you,
wait,
even though you're taking care of her.
bro. Mind you, I bought her a brand new Benz.
Real quick, women love to use that exposing shit. Bruh, every time something going on, oh, I gotta expose him to make him look embarrassed in the newsflash. No one really cares about shame anymore. To be honest with you,
Everything's in the open.
Everything's in the open nowadays. And if it's a crime, he's gonna go to jail. But nobody cares anymore. Like all that exposing shit. Like it's just something like just to put people's business out in the and try to get attention and shit like that.
Yeah.
But this is also a reason why I say why it's a problem to deal with women that's promiscuous like this, or it's going to go continue because it could be a dangerous aspect to you. You never know what's going to happen. You never know how dangerous this person might be. He might come in, try and take your life over this.
Mm-hmm.
So dealing with these promiscuous women that deal with lots of different men, like it can be really dangerous for you like this. So I'm gonna continue. Let me tell you why and why I call her promiscuous. Because she had a little background herself.
Obviously.
She had a Rolex. I bought her a dime charm. My manager, Big Post, like, man, I was gonna buy her like a $60,000 chain. He like, bro, don't buy her no chain. Get her ass like a fake chain. I'm like, a fake chain? Why? He was like, bro, trust me, don't get her a real chain. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, well, shit, you go a chain right here. She just took it. But long story short, fast forwarded, she ended up selling all her jewelry. To pay
everything you bought her, she sold.
Everything I bought her, she sold. So I wish I would have gave her a fake watch
Hmm.
and a fake charm. You get it?
Hmm.
See, my manager, I should have listened to him, bro.
And that's another thing too, man. When you're friends, you gotta listen to your homeboys, man.
Yep.
They
Yep.
when they tell you your girl's a 304, you might have to listen to them, man.
Mm-hmm.
When if she has a child, you'd be like, "Yo, this might be a good idea." You might have to listen to them, bro, because
That's
it
fact.
it always ends in chaos, man. They always end in chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Those type of women that have they're single mothers. They um they have job like nurses or something like that, or teachers or something like that. They're in their 30s and they're taking pictures all the time, selfies and all this type of women that travel a lot. Those type of women like to go out and clubbing and stuff like that. Those type of women, you got to stay away from those type of women.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm sorry to say, most of these women do that. It's tough to find a real good woman that stay off the internet like that. Now, I'm not saying they're not out there, but nowadays, bro,
They're not
every
on the
woman want
internet. I
attention.
can tell
Yeah,
you that.
right. Exactly. All these women want attention, and when you deal with these women, they're gonna put your business out on social media. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell your business to other dudes that they hang out with, and
That's a fact.
it can mean your life financially or physically. You never
Mm.
know.
Yep.
So let's
Mm-hmm.
continue with this.
Surprising because
See, this is the thing. You got to understand this. It's deeper
I
than
thought you
that.
were being cheap with it.
Look,
Because every time I've been exposed, it's because girls don't get some shit.
bro.
They're like, "Yo, I heard you bought this girl that and this
When I
girl that."
break
I'm
this
like,
story
"No."
down to you and you see how bad she messed up, you going okay, let's just really get to the truth. The reason why I even started talking to her because in 2015 I had to turn myself in 2016 for the jail. She was a stripper slash escort, right? Slash escort on sites and everything, right? But I'm like, okay, I got all these hoes, but she working, she doing this, she doing. So I really was talking about 4 or 5 girls before I turned myself in. The reason why I rocked out with her so hard because she was the one visiting the most, bringing cell phones, bringing cheeseburgers and shit like that into jail, going to the hotel. She was doing the most. It was like your worker doing it. It's almost
She was down for you.
that's it. That's the only. And I
It's
told
hard
her,
to find a
I
girl
said,
like
listen,
And you
I
got
know
that
you're
value.
being weird while I'm locked up. I
Hmm.
got a cell phone in jail. People are calling me, telling me that you're doing weird shit.
Oh yeah, she probably fucking other
Right?
niggas, but you're not.
Of course.
Of course.
That gotta hurt.
Okay. On at your lowest point, you fucking you doing this, you doing that. I'm hearing about house calls and weird shit. Like, I'm like, damn.
Wait,
So,
did you leave her with no money though? So,
So-
if you went to jail and she ain't got nothing to do, maybe she are fucking some niggas.
no,
She had
this what I'm trying to tell you. So when I left, I'm just like, okay, cool. I had the best condo. She had money and all that. You got to remember this. She's brainless, so she don't know how to really manage money at all.
Hmm.
Like you got to like
That's also a problem when you deal with a woman that does not know how to manage money.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's exactly what they need to be able to do. They have to. You bring in the money. They're the ones that distribute it to where it needs to go. Okay, this guy has to pay the light bill. You have to pay the phone bill. You have to do that. So if they use that money, they're supposed to manage the money.
Yep.
Unfortunately, these women do not know money management anymore. I mean, honestly, we don't. Honestly, as a society, we don't really know. But men, the reason why men really grasp at making all this extra money so he could do this. You know, you see Bandman Kevo, he got all the ice on. It's not smart, but he makes so much money. He created a system to the point where it makes so much money. It doesn't matter that he bought all this.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, but her job was to manage the money to make it function and make help the operation grow. But like he said, she's so brainless. She don't know how to spend money like that. She messing up the whole operation and then bringing other dudes in the operation and messing things up there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's where they mess up at.
so what?
I say that's where them females be messing up at, man.
hmm Especially when they have these type of guys. When they have these type of guys, they mess up completely, and then they become
Right.
around like all men are bad. Like,
No, you messed up.
exactly? You messed up. You messing with the wrong crowd. All right, let's continue.
when we done, I'm gonna break everything down to you. What's going on now? Why she's like poor now. So I'm telling her to do this, come up to jail, do that. You know what I mean? She's doing it or whatever. She always before I met her. Remind you, she had a daughter, but her first baby daddy, she was complaining to me about him treating her like she was like, well, he's like my pimp. So So I'm like, what? Then I thought of it as opportunity. I'm like, you know what? Shit, I could probably use this a little bit. You feel me too? Like, you know. So
And that's another thing modern women like to do. Always tell their side of the story. Just like she tried to do with him, she did the same thing to the first baby dad. That should have been a red
Right.
flag right there. First of all, she was a baby mom. First of all. Second of all, she told him all that story talking about he's a pimp and all this type of stuff. Talking pretty much trying to play the victim card, saying that he used her just to get that sympathy from him and be in the same boat years later.
And so that child is not Bandman Kevin's child.
Right. No, the first he has a so she had a daughter before they met, and then they have a son.
Modern men, men, I want y'all to look at this example. Do not do this, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call Cap Bandman out. See, this is what I'm talking about with the high value man. Remember the other day we did a live stream
You're right.
and you was like, average men have to watch out for these modern women. No, all men have to, even the high value man.
Yep.
Even
Yep.
the high value man needs to look at the red flags, but because they're high value, because they got the money and the clout and the fame, etc., they're clouded. This man had a walking red flag, and
Mm-hmm.
he messed up by he put a baby in her. He tried to take care of her lifestyle, etc., etc. So I'm glad I just seen this. I'm on his side, but Bandman Kevo, that's blue pill what you did.
Right.
That's not red pill.
Right, exactly, exactly. I mean, he's learning. He's paying for it now. He's
At
paying
least you
for it
know.
now. Exactly. Let's continue.
I'm like, all right, well, I ain't trying to be on no make her do this and make her do that, but shit, she can just, come visit me and just it's just another person to just talk to type shit. You know what I mean? So she's showing out better than the other girls because everybody who
Are you
did
upset that she's still fucking other niggas? Keep it on.
what was I upset that she was fucking niggas while I was locked up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I was sick. I'm like, damn, okay, bitch. Like,
Okay.
like this is because
So
you
started
locked
growing
up.
some feelings
Cause
for
you cause you locked up. You like, damn. Like I told her, I'm like, damn, okay, this guy trying to play me like type shit. Okay, cool. Cause she didn't know I knew.
Press
She was
pause.
jail crying and shit like that, talking about, well,
Press pause, killer.
guess
He wasn't sick because he was locked up. He was sick because they was actually in a relationship. He's trying to hide that. They had feelings for each other. They was in a relationship.
Right.
Before he got locked up, that was the main one he was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
So when he found out she was having sex with other men, yes, he was sick, not because he was locked up, but because he was thinking about her, and that was his bae.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna
Oh
just
yeah. Oh yeah.
call it out.
He did say he rocked with her because she was the only one coming to jail and visiting him, shit like that. A man's
But
gonna appreciate that shit.
no, but Killer Kawabo though, I call cap on that. I think even before,
Mm-hmm.
I think before that he was wifing her up, man. I think he was wifing her up before. I
Mm.
really believe he was wifing her up before that. I just wanted to point that out. He ain't finna. He ain't gonna try to alpha his way out of this. No, you did some simp stuff, man. You was simping, whoa. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You fell in love with the girl, bro.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. Come on, man. Come on. Like you said, red flag, bro. He had a red flag right there. Baby mom
And you put a
complaining about
baby
the
in
baby
her,
dad. Exactly.
a baby mom complaining about the baby dad who is pimping her out, and you claim you see that as opportunity for what? To put a baby in her?
You're right.
I'm calling shit out, man. I don't hold back.
Wait, call it out, bro. Call it out, bro, for real. Because a lot of these young men will see this and still think that this is kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? What he's doing, but
No, that's not
and like
cool.
you're gonna lead to a status like if you deal with this type of drama, that it means that you've reached at least reached a status where you can deal with this type of thing with women.
Right.
Nah,
No, you
yeah,
don't
no,
want to
it's
deal
not.
with
You don't
that.
want to deal with that. Yeah,
No.
I'd rather be a homeless dude dealing with no bitches than being a rich dude dealing with all this chaos. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right.
so let's continue with the video.
that's what she started messing with a guy she met at the club. So the bitch so much of an airhead, she fell in love with somebody who she met in the strip club.
Wow.
Got two more slices. Bro,
No, the strippers supposed to play the niggas in the
bro,
club.
that's so now she's talking to
She
him.
from Chicago?
No, she's from a suburb. She's like a
Oh,
super
okay.
airhead. So
Mhm.
so I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, all right, cool. Remind you, it's about 2 months, 3 months before I'm finna get out. I already know how I'm about to be. She must didn't really know me like that. You know what I mean? I've been
Maybe she
getting
thought you were gonna be finished.
something. I've been getting money since 2009. I met her in 2015, right before I went to jail. So she didn't really know who
I'm gonna keep
Bandman Kevo was.
No. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
I thought when you came back out, you were gonna be done. I'm like,
Nah,
Kevo's
yeah,
over.
for sure.
Kevo's. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
after what I'm like, yo, Kevo a one trick pony
Yeah,
in terms of how to get bread. Obviously, I didn't know.
yeah.
I'm like, when he get out, he ain't really gonna get no money like that. Maybe he land on his feet, but it ain't gonna be nothing like that before. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought that too.
No, for sure. She probably thought the same thing, but she was more worried about, are you really gonna be with me when I get out? And you know, a guy in jail, I'm just like, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just telling her whatever type shit. So when I get out, I'm cocky now. I get out. You know what I mean? I'm like, so look, I'm like, man, look, I'm gonna just pay you back for what you did, type shit. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna rock out with you, but I'm still low key fucking with her a little bit, type shit. So you know when you having sex,
Still got feelings for her.
you know,
Yep.
Don't
Here you
try to
go right
you know,
there.
he still there. That's his little baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He fell in love with it. He was like still dealing with type shit. Like, nah, bro. Like if a bitch was like that, even if I was feeling it and she coming through talking about she fell in love with some nigga at the strip club, I'm looking like we are done. I'll pay you back type shit, but I'm out of here. Like,
Right.
I mean, or
No.
you might have my child already or some shit. I'll pay the child support, but that shit, hell no.
Mm-mm.
So
No. Mm-mm.
let's continue.
bitch end up getting pregnant. You know what I mean? Like I'm so
Run it back.
before
What she said?
before I went in,
What you think?
Run it back. He said something. I didn't hear it. Like run it back like 5 seconds.
All right.
There we go.
you know, the bitch end up getting pregnant. You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like I'm
Yeah, a little bit more. A little bit more.
so you know when you having sex with somebody, you know the bitch end up getting pregnant. You know what I mean? Like I'm
mm.
so
So he got her pregnant after he got out of
Oh
jail. Now he
shit.
a
Okay.
damn
That's
fool.
why I wanted to see what. Yo. All right.
You're right.
All right.
He was in
Let's
love
look
with
at
her,
the
bro.
order.
He was in love with her, bro. You're
He
right.
he he was already quote unquote dealing with other females. She already was dealing with a dude. She was getting pimped out. He claimed it was opportunity to try to pimp her. End up falling in love with her. End up going to jail. Only reason why she was visiting him is because they were in love with each other, and she was just trying to
Mhm.
hold her man down. As you know what I'm saying, and he was in love with her. She fucked around and had sex and fell in love with somebody else. She probably been having sex with other men, but she fell in love with someone else while you were locked up
Right.
and you get out and you say, "Oh, you cocky," and the first thing you say is, "You get her pregnant."
Yo,
What
for real.
What are you talking about? I thought he was about to say, "I'm cocky." I paid her back, and I say, "You know what? I'm gonna fuck all these other hoes, and I'm gonna just show her that I don't need her."
Mhm.
You got out and you kept having sex with the girl, and you end up getting her pregnant.
Right. What do you think was gonna happen? Why do people forget that sex is for is for getting having children? That's what can happen when you have sex with a person. You can get them
Right.
pregnant.
And then
Come on, man.
you got out and started having sex with her raw, even though she was already dealing with other dudes, falling in love with another dude.
Right.
Pretty sure the dude was in there raw. Probably shot the club up, playing beat up. Who
Hmm.
knows?
Shit, you might have to get a DNA test to see if the child is even yours, bro. Like,
He like, who know? You
no
feel
cap,
me?
no cap, bro. On that. All right, let's continue.
remind you before I went in, she ain't got pregnant. Soon as I get out, it's like, yeah, you pregnant because she wants to keep the baby type shit. You know what I mean?
Is your first shot? Is your first shot?
No, no, I
Mm.
got other baby mamas. This is
Oh,
like my
okay.
sixth kid. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So it's
shit.
like, but the thing about it is,
Yeah, she
you know,
said the
you know
thing
what,
about
you,
the
you know
story.
what's so crazy
Go
is,
ahead.
bro. The thing about it is, she, she got some of the. She's spoiled because while I'm blowing up, she's connecting herself with me, right? So I'm introducing her. I'm basically paying for relationships. I try to pay Kayla Nicole to be her friend. I'm like, I'll do whatever for you to be her friend, trying to help this airhead grow because she only knows how to sell her body. So if a person doing all this for you, coming from your situation, you know what I mean, from everything that you've been through, you get what you try to.
She might not know though. She might not know she might not know that you're working your relationship.
It's kind of crazy how selfish like these modern women are, bro. Like the fact that she wanted, first of all, she wanted to get connected, use Bandman Kevo to get connected to through the clout type of way and meet up with these other people and shit. Because later on, they're gonna talk about she linked up with a podcaster or whatnot, a different podcast who's pretty popular or whatnot. But then he's trying to help her out, and help her actually get smarter. And she refuses that. She refuses the help that he's giving her, but she expects everything to be given to her. Like it's so awkward.
Yeah.
So
Good
awkward how
point.
these modern women operate. Let's continue.
Shits and all that. That's me. She might just think that's her.
Bro, I think she thinks that's her. Like, let me just.
Woman.
I'm finna shock you with this.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, Kayla Nicole didn't work. She asked me. She like, so you really don't like me? Like, why you be gone for months and why you like come in the house, don't hug me, you don't have sex with me? Like, am I ugly? Like she just get to asking me weird shit or you texting me long paragraphs and shit like that. So I'm like, like I said, you don't remember all the messages from jail? Like,
Oh, one more thing with that where he was talking about when she was acting like, oh, you don't touch me, you don't hug me. When she's a 304, they only know like that physical, they only know that physical wasting time type bullshit love.
Hmm.
The last 304 I dealt with, that's all she wanted to do. She just wanted to waste time, have sex all the time, and just chill and talk. I'm looking like, yo, I got shit to do. What
Right.
the fuck you talking
You
about? I ain't
look,
gotta
look, you
hug you. I ain't
you
gotta do all that and hug you all the time and be like, "Oh, I love you, sweetheart." I got shit to do. You gotta roll with me and make this shit work for me. I ain't trying to have time to just sit around and watch Netflix all day.
right.
So,
That
what you gonna
man,
say?
I was gonna say he's providing a lifestyle for you. He's paying bills for you and shit like that. So because he can't have sex with you all the time, that's what you magnify.
Right?
I'm telling you, they'd rather be homeless than actually be a wife.
Yo, for real, it's very sad. Let's continue with the video.
forgot what happened type shit. Like, I
Attention
said,
drainers. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. He's right. Attention drainers.
Hmm.
you have to think about all that. It plays a part. I don't feel like I could ever be that way with you, knowing how you really were. But
Yeah.
I'ma support you, take care of you, and help you grow. I told her
That's
that.
real.
That's a real guy.
That's real.
You know what I mean? And
No, no, but pause it, pause it, pause that, pause that,
I'll buy you.
pause that right now. It's not a real guy. That's a real
Nah,
simp.
exactly.
It's a real blue pill simp. And I say that because of this. How the fuck you gonna get out of jail, start having sex with her back again, start showing affection and love after she fell in love? Because you claim after all the letters and you can't treat her the same no more, but you got out and put a baby in her and then gave her nothing but full provisioning. That's not
Hmm.
a real guy, fam. To all the men that are operating in reality, listen to this. That is not a real man. That's a
Right.
real simp when you do
Exactly.
something like that, okay?
Yep.
I fuck with Bandman Kevo, but I have to call it out.
Of course.
That's simping. That's blue pill. That is not being
Hmm.
a real man. And this is why we tell men to go MGTOW. What he should have did was he should have went MGTOW before he got out or when he got out. He should have just straight went MGTOW. He would have been
Exactly.
fine. He
Hmm.
would have been fine right now if he went MGTOW.
Exactly. Yep. Shout out to Mr. Gerber. He said that's their job to knock you off your square. They never want attention when you free, only when you look like you're having fun on all your purpose.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So very
Hypergamy.
true. Yep. It's crazy because when you don't give him attention, you're making all his lifestyle. Oh, they mad. They try to go somebody else because you gave him attention. But then when you do give him too much attention, then they don't like that, and they go with the dude that's working and making it working hard for himself. You
Right.
can't
They
win.
don't know what they want.
They don't know what they want. Exactly. So let's continue with the video.
You better ask her. I said, you can have a boyfriend.
You told her she could have another nigga.
I said, you can have another nigga. I'll buy you a house in Texas. It
Oh
was
my
like three
God.
hundred and ninety some $1,000.
Really?
Bro, listen, please. I said, I'm gonna buy you a $300,000 house in Texas. And she was like, okay, well, don't be mad if you know, I get the guy and he got a platform and he's somebody too. Like she was on some weird crazy shit. I'm just like, okay.
Hypergamy.
Knows that.
Yep,
She's
hypergamy.
trying to trigger you. She want you to get.
And I'm like, I don't care. She don't even know girls, like 4, 5 girls in Miami got my tattoo, faces and all. You know what I mean? And she just don't know. So I'm like, okay, do what you do. She's like, okay, I need to pick up 5,700. All right, cool, boom. I need to pick up $1,000. Send me cash, I'd be 800. Like just asking for a lot of money for some reason. I'm like, what the fuck do you need all this money for? Well, mind you, she said she was homeless.
Now remember in the first video she talking about she homeless?
Yeah.
But now he's talking about he's sending her money and all that type of stuff.
Hmm.
Talking about he buying her a house and all that stuff. But then in the first video, she complaining talking about she homeless.
He taking care of her right now. He still love the girl, man.
Right,
He still love the
exactly.
girl.
But she went on online try to get people mad at him. Kind of sort of like how in the first video we showed with the two brothers got shot. Pretty much how that woman did. Pretty much how this woman is doing right now, except she's doing it on a wider scale to hurt this man's financial money. So it's
It's sad.
crazy. It's crazy, man. Let's continue with the video.
You have a Section 8 house in Illinois. So you're not homeless. You can go to your Section 8 anytime you want. And you
And she's on what?
feel me? Like, which is weird. So
She's
I'm
on
just
Section 8 too.
okay, like what are you
Mm.
doing?
Hold on. So that means he on child support.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it
That
means.
means he's on child support and the other baby daddy's on child support.
That's crazy, bruh. And she's still getting money.
She's still getting provisioning.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
man.
you see how she tried to like play that Vic. You rather I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Yo,
I'm
shout
done.
out to Mr. Goodbray. He said, I'm gonna need to be on the next one. These fellas, y'all flow great together. Yo, appreciate it. Yo, I might
Appreciate
have
it,
you come
man.
on. I might have you come on tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna see what they got going on. I might have you come on tomorrow.
No,
We
we got
definitely
to.
we got to. We got to.
We need good bread on one of these, man, for
Oh
real.
yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Cause we're almost done with this one. We're pretty much almost done with this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's finish up this video real quick and we'll give our final thoughts on this.
Okay.
Well, long story short, I found out my phone is hooked up to her phone because she broke. She don't pay bills or anything. I see her email 16 shot him because her page got deleted. She emailed,
Wait, how is it like? I got like save iCloud or like she's on your plan?
no, she's on my plan, but I be on her phone type shit. I can see like her phone shit. You feel me? Because I never trusted her. Yeah, so I seen everything. So she
Listen to this. Listen to
I'm
this.
sure you already know what you're gonna do before you did it. That's why it was so funny how I played because first of all, I seen you in 16. I seen 16 under your comments or whatever. You and your dad reached out to 16 and said, "Hey, we want to expose Kevo. We want to do this fake relationship. We want to pay you for it, and this and that." If it wasn't true, why would 16 risk his whole career? He risked his whole career for this airhead. Why? Outside looking in, she connected to Bandman Kevo. She got Rolexes, she got Benz trucks. Maybe she's smart and maybe she has money. You've come to find out you ruined your whole career. This bitch on the floor at her friend house, at her best friend house with 2 kids with no money but cash outs online.
Modern
Crazy.
woman would
Right.
rather be homeless with their children than get the provisioning from the fathers.
Mm-hmm.
And they would rather do that.
Then be wives. They'd rather do that than be wives. It's sad. It's
It's
very
funny
sad
how,
how much pride that they have nowadays.
and right. It's funny how he even said he never trusted her. So we counted how many red flags, Killer Kawabo, and
Oh man.
he still didn't avoid the red flags.
At
God,
all.
this is what happens to you. Now he has a financial burden and a headache, and
Hmm.
even his reputation is being challenged because now he got to go on interviews and clear up stories and shit like that.
Right.
All right, when you see the red flags, avoid them, please.
Please. It's very sad to see another man that kind of, and now luckily he has a lot of money. But think about if he didn't have any money like that, he'd be going through this chaos and be financially ruined because of dealing with a baby mother like this.